We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Ryan Castellani, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Leading off tonight,
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Castellani has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and third, one away. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at the corners, two men out. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
1-2.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cole Calhoun.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to count.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in, David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. One 0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway. Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
No.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hard hit ball to short. Story picks it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Walters.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
In the air out to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ryan Castellani.
Stepping in, Ryan Castellani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Fouled away. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that baby's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Daniel Murphy now,
First baseman.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, no balls and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, David.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. So striding in, Ildemaro Vargas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for the Diamonds.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2. Popped him up. Walters is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in now, Garrett Hampson. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
The catcher, number 14, Sony.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Castellani.
So stepping in, Ryan Castellani. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Fouled off. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard on the ground towards short. A bare hand for 1. The tag, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Striding in, David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Story is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. Throw on to 1st in time. 1 away.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Could take there to lay off the high fastball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Flares this one over toward first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Let's go, Rockies. You can do it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Last half of the 7th here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Charlie.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. On the year, Blackmon is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready now, Ian Desmond. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch.
2-2. That's the ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with a man at first. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Tony Walters. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Comes set, the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Shaw will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dom Nunez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Story brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Number 19, Alex Miniak.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Thomas was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Yohan Lopez is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. So digging in now, number 3. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. The 1-0 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 pitch.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
To short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Leroy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
At the plate, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1-0 pitch on the way.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball. No. 2-1.
Fouled away. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And it's fouled away. Arizona down to its last strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Castellani takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Scott Ober earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.